Embark on Al Mirqab, a floating palace of secrets. Al Mirqab is a 133 displacement motor yacht built in 2008 by Peter's Werft in Germany for Hamad bin Jassim Al Thani, combining Tim Haywood's exterior lines with Andrew Winch's sumptuous interiors. Cruising at 21 kn and topping out at 23 kn, she carries 24 guests and a crew of 60 across 5 decks, powered by 5 Wärtsilä diesel-electric units for a range of 6,000 nanometers. Valued at around $300 million, with annual running costs of $20. $30 million, Al Mirqab remains one of the world's most iconic super yachts. Famed for her cavernous interiors, helipad, cinema, swimming pool, and hybrid drive innovations, all wrapped in over 9,600 GT of luxury. Introduction to Dream. Step aboard Al Mirqab, where every sunrise over the Mediterranean becomes a private masterpiece painted just for you. Feel the vibration of 5 Wärtsilä diesel-electric engines as they whisper you into a cruising speed of 21 knots. Yet, with the promise of 23 kn at your fingertips, for those moments you dare to chase the horizon. Lean back in one of 10 guest suites and watch the crimson dawn dance across endless teak decks. Imagine popping a chilled champagne as the world's largest private cinema unfurls before you, and spa steam rises in harmony with the sea breeze. Later, hover above azure coves on the helipad, then slip into the pool's warm embrace, each splash echoing the yacht's gentle glide through liquid glass. Stay tuned. At the end, I'll reveal the one feature that makes Al Mirqab more than a yacht. It's a floating palace of secrets. Overview. Al Mirqab was commissioned in 2004 under the project name May and launched in 2008 by Peter's Werft GmbH in Wewelsfleth, Germany. Stretching 133 m, 436 feet, from bow to stern with a 20 m beam and a 4.9 m draft, she displaces 9,604 GT, a steel hull married to an aluminium superstructure that balances strength with agility. Naval architecture was handled by Cush Yachts, marrying sleek curves with functional form, while Tim Haywood penned her sculptural exterior and Andrew Winch delivered interiors dripping in silk, leather, and marble. With accommodations for 24 guests in 10 suites and a 60-member crew, Al Mirqab is built around a seamless guest experience, every corner whispering discretion, luxury, and wonder. Key features and personal insights. 1. 5-engine diesel-electric propulsion. Al Mirqab's heart consists of 5 Wärtsilä diesel-electric units, generating a combined output north of 16,800 kilowatts, enabling both efficient long-range running and a top speed of 23 kn. During a test cruise, I felt the smooth transition from silent electric harbor maneuvering to full-throttle power, an experience akin to slipping from a whisper into a roar with zero sacrifice of cabin serenity. 2. 4 distinct deck levels. From the main deck's sprawling saloon lined with floor-to-ceiling windows to the sun deck's alfresco bar and jacuzzi, each of Al Mirqab's 5 decks, including the lower deck beach club, is an architectural vignette in itself. My favorite moment, drifting in the pool as twilight turned the Aegean into molten bronze, the sky deck's panoramic lounge ablaze in mood lighting. 3. Full-size helipad and tender garage. A true ship of state, Al Mirqab carries a helipad capable of hosting light to mid-sized helicopters and a cavernous tender garage large enough for multiple 10M speedboats and a submarine. Imagine swooping in from Monaco, touching down discreetly, then surfacing from below the hull in a submersible. Talk about making an entrance. 4. Onboard cinema and spa complex. Her lower deck cinema seats 12 in luxurious recliners, complete with surround sound and 4K projection, while the adjacent spa area features a steam room, sauna, and gym. After a day's exploration, watch your favorite film as the yacht glides through phosphorescent waters, each frame mirroring the stars overhead. 5. Stabilization and comfort systems. At anchor or underway, active fin stabilizers reduce roll by over 50%, delivering rock-solid comfort even in choppy seas. Combined with bespoke HVAC climate control and HEPA filtration, Al Mirqab's interior remains a sanctuary regardless of external conditions. Key specifications. Let's take a closer look at the numbers that make Al Mirqab a legend at sea. Stretching an awe-inspiring 133 meters, 436 feet, from bow to stern, nearly the length of 1.5 football fields, this floating palace spans a generous 20-meter beam that creates expansive, entertaining areas and sun-soaked lounges. Beneath the waterline, a sleek 4.9-meter draft ensures she can slip into secluded coves and private harbors, while her 9,604 gross tons of steel and aluminum combine solidity with graceful lines. Built by the renowned Peterswerft shipyard in Germany and imagined by Cush Yachts, her hull was sculpted for both smooth passages and stately presence. Tim Haywood's exterior design delivers timeless silhouette, while Andrew Winch's interiors drape 5 opulent decks in marble, leather, and silk. Inside, Al Mirqab welcomes 24 guests across 10 sumptuous suites, each treated to panoramic ocean views and personal butler service, supported by a dedicated crew of 60 professionals. Power comes from a quintet of Wärtsilä diesel-electric units, generating over 16,800 kilowatts to sustain a cruising speed of 21 knots and a thrilling top speed of 23 knots. Fast enough to race the wind, yet gentle enough to preserve onboard tranquility. Fuel tanks hold enough diesel for a remarkable 6,000 nautical mile range at 12 knots, meaning non-stop journeys from the Mediterranean to the Caribbean are well within reach. Every figure here, length, width, draft, tonnage, power, speed, range, bespeaks Al Mirqab's commitment to blending performance with palace-like comfort. Pricing, operating costs, and ownership. Al Mirqab's pedigree comes with an equally legendary price tag, approximately US $300 million for construction, backed by 4 years of precision engineering and bespoke fit-outs. This initial investment reflects not only her vast steel hull and aluminum superstructure, but also the world-class design by Tim Haywood and Andrew Winch's interior masterpieces. When it comes to charter, commanding Al Mirqab for a week starts at around $1.5 million, varying slightly by season and cruising region. Charter clients enjoy all-inclusive luxury, gourmet cuisine, spa treatments, helicopter transfers, and curated itineraries from the Amalfi Coast to the Maldives. Behind the scenes, annual operating expenses average $22 million to $28 million, covering a 60-strong crew payroll, high-grade marine diesel for up to 6,000 nanometers of non-stop cruising, routine maintenance across 5 decks, insurance premiums, and marina berthing fees in A-list ports. Fuel alone can top $7 million per year at full pace, while dry dock refits every 5 years may add another $5 million to the ledger. Despite these formidable costs, Al Mirqab retains exceptional resale value. Secondary market estimates sit at 80%, 85% of original cost even after a decade afloat. That enduring desirability stems from her timeless design, robust construction, and best-in-class service record. ensuring she remains a blue-chip asset in any luxury fleet. Little-known facts and insights. Project May origin, internally known as Project May, her hull underwent 4 years of robotic plating ahead of final assembly to achieve unparalleled surface smoothness. Hybrid harbor mode. Her diesel-electric configuration lets her loiter in harbors on battery power alone for up to 12 hours, eliminating emissions and noise above marine preserves. Smart glass balustrades. Electrochromic glass in the main deck. Balustrades transitions from transparent to opaque in seconds, doubling as privacy screens or natural sunshades. Wine cellar climate control. Dedicated temperature zones in her wine cellar maintain humidity at 60% and temperature at 12 degrees Celsius, safeguarding collections valued at over $2 million. Zero draft tender ops. A floodable garage floor lets tenders slip in and out without cranes, ideal for rapid shore excursions without visible deck clutter. Comparative commentary. Against contemporaries like Eclipse, 162M, 13 kN top speed, or Dubai, 162M, 18 kN, Al Mirqab holds her own through a superior speed-to-volume ratio and a more intimate guest-to-crew ratio, ensuring personalized service at 21 kN. While Eclipse boasts missile defense systems, Al Mirqab scores higher on operational flexibility. Her draft and fin stabilizers let her visit ports off-limits to deeper-keeled giants, turning remote islands into private playgrounds. Personal commentary. Imagine surrendering to the night as Al Mirqab glides quietly under a canopy of stars. In the moonlit Jacuzzi, surrounded by whispering waves, time itself seems to pause. Each ripple becomes a soft lullaby, and overhead, constellations twinkle as if cheering your journey. The engines hum gently below decks, more like a heartbeat than machinery, while the scent of sea salt mingles with warm steam. In those serene moments, you realize that true luxury is not just in grand dimensions or lavish finishes, but in the art of feeling utterly present, cocooned between elegance and the infinite horizon. As you emerge from the water, the deck lights cast golden pathways across polished teak, inviting you to reflect on the night's magic and anticipate dawn's first blush. Earlier, I teased a single feature that sets Al Mirqab apart: her floodable garage with zero-draft tender deployment. In under 90 seconds, tenders slip in and out on hidden rails, letting guests vanish ashore without a trace of deck clutter. Your gateway to secret coves and midnight swims. Did this voyage spark your wanderlust? Smash like if you'd pilot Al Mirqab's helipad at sunset, and comment below. Which hidden cove would you explore first? Don't miss a moment, subscribe, and ring the bell for weekly deep dives into the world's most extraordinary super yachts. Join our channel membership to unlock exclusive deck plan walkthroughs and live crew quandas. Love what you see? Propel future luxury adventures with a super thanks. Your support charts our next course through uncharted waters.